Hey Rick, so I'll try to keep this short and sweet. But what I've got going on is I've got somebody who wants a composite of a railroad photo I got. It's that one with the Milky Way. Now, what's happening is I've got them loaded on here. But now if I try to select any one of them, it's telling me file could not be found. If I look over here in my collections, let's see if I can get it opened up here. So I've got my recents, which are the weddings. If I go to past month, it does show them up. I've got them here again, but again, files cannot be found. But if I scroll over further, let me get back to my, this is my full, this is everything I have. Now these I've got train photos here, and then if I scroll over to now these train photos are railroad photos I shot the next day. If I click on those, there they are. I've got them all. Let's see, and then if I go over a little further, here's some I've worked on. Now this one cannot be found. I go back to this railroad photo and it can find it. But these says cannot be found. And that's my problem. The ones that cannot be found are the ones I need to work on. Now I'll close this. I'll just set that down here. But here are my three. I've got 3 thumb drives in the back. And as far as I know, my photos, well, they're not on this one. But I've got it right here. I've got my train photos right here. Now these are the ones I cannot open. And then I'll scroll down here. These are the ones I can open. And they all seem to be in the same folder. But I don't know if I somehow loaded them at different times. And I don't believe this one has anything. Well, see, now there are some more. These are actually things I worked on in the past. And this actually has, the actual train composite she wants on it. But I need to redo it. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is where you might think these are that Lightroom can't find them. But if I try to bring them in, like I'll open this up, I'll go into my railroad photos, and this is an actual photo I would want to work on. If I try to drag that into Lightroom, it's going to give me everything, but at the same time it's not going to let me. I can't open them because it's basically I believe what it's telling me here is that I've opened them all already. They're already in Lightroom, so it's not going to give me the option to open any of them, so I can't actually bring in the ones I want again unless I come over here and deselect don't import suspected duplicates. If I uncheck that, I can bring all these in again. But it believes they're already there. So I guess that's my question. If you got any thoughts on that, on how I might be able to get back to my files. Then the other thing I'm wondering is, can I actually, I'm not exactly sure how to remove files. Like, how would I go about removing all of these that can't be found without losing any of the data that I may have done in the past? Like this one here. I've done most of the corrections to it. I've got to actually redo it because I did it on my old computer last time. And to be honest, I don't know if I have the data saved to reopen it in Lightroom on this new computer. And you know, so I've done work on several photos here. My concern is if I remove them from Lightroom right here and I try to reopen them, am I gonna have to redo everything, or is the data actually saved somewhere? It's Lightroom's an entity that I don't quite fully understand how it saves, but anyway, not as short as sweet as I thought. But if you have any thoughts on what I got to do to open up these files that Lightroom already thinks are there, that'd be great. Anyway, let me know if you got any help for me. Thanks, Rick.